Hello and welcome back, Brawlers. I'm your host, BakuBrad96, and this is the second game of the Aquos vs Ventus Rarity Series match. Last time, Aquos overwhelmed Ventus quite easily. Will this be a closeout game, or will Ventus make a comeback in this match? Let's find out. Real quick, don't forget to show your support for the channel by liking this video and subscribing for more awesome Bakugan content. But I am starting with Apophix, and my opponent is starting with Serpilius this time. There was the first roll. I popped it. Apophix, great Bakugan. Serpilius did miss there. Too hard of a spin, went just straight over the cores. So Apophix did land on a green fist that's going to be 9 damage right off the bat. Just like last game, kind of ironic. That is why I lead with Apophix, just awesome amount of damage. But going to adjust the field here. Going into turn number 2, just a quick reminder that the dice used does represent the amount of energy we both have played. Right now we're both going to have 2 energy on turn 2. This time I'm going to be rolling Sharktar. My opponent is going to be rolling Harperion. I'm going to use kind of like a marble flick. My opponent, their traditional spin. And there was the roll. Now Sharktar did miss. Harperion landed. The good thing about Sharktar Ultra is it does have built-in reroll. So, looks like I'm going to get another shot at standing my Bakugan this turn. There it is, and I rolled just way too hard. And again, I missed on a reroll, which is just an epic fail. So my opponent landed on a Magic Blue Shield. Harperion's got a base speed power of 300, so that's 950. But the damage is going to go through. That's my opponent scanning. That was going to be put on the bottom there. So the first turn I got in 9 damage, and then the second turn my opponent's got in 6 damage now. Not bad, pretty even game so far. Now it's just the cleanup step and prepping for the next turn. And here we go. So moving along to the next turn is going to be turn 3. Obviously, we are both going to play an energy. Now I am on Hydronoid, my opponent is on Maxitar. Rolling some awesome Battle Planet Bakugan here. And I miss again. Don't know what was up with that, but I am losing my game. Maxitar does stand. Maxitar does stand on a +6 red fist, which spells out a lot of trouble for me. I am going to be taking that damage. Quite a bit of damage. That is 12. And I ended on a counter Outsiders, which, I mean, it's a great flip card, but if it's flipped last, it's not going to help you much. Once again, readjusting the field, or the hide matrix, if you will. Making sure all those BAKUCREW touch on at least one side. And then, on to turn number 4. My opponent is going to be playing an energy, and I am as well. At this point, I have lost the advantage with Aquos, and Ventus is taking the lead with 2 Bakugan open and ready for that team attack. This is going to decide it. Will Sharktar save me? Sharktar did stand, surprisingly, and so did Serpilius. That was pretty cool how we both spun and banked off of each other. Got some definite Beyblade vibes there. But Serpilius on a green fist is going to get an extra +600. That's going to be 1200. Sharktar didn't pick up anything, but it does have a base power, of 800, and I do play an Ice Barrier for an extra 400, which means I'm at 1200 as well. But my opponent is going to counter with a Deafening Roar and take 600 B power away from me, so there's no way Sharktar's winning that brawl, but I have enough energy to counter that counter, and that is by playing my Geogon Aquos Mantra Pod. So, folding up that Sharktar, core going back, and it's time to play the first Geogon of this game. 1 card length above, there's the drop and the pop. So Montrapod does have 12 or 1400, I do believe. Okay, confirmed because I just checked. Montrapod does indeed have 1200 B power. So at this point, we're both tied at B power again, and it's going to go to damage unless my opponent plays something. My opponent cannot play anything, so I am going to take it. And here goes the damage. Seven is not a bad amount of damage to get through. Unfortunately, that wasn't my third win because Montrapod could have initiated a team attack with its ability. What a shame there. But I did manage to prevent myself from taking a team attack, and that's great. Now then, adjusting the hide matrix as always. Gotta love that cleanup step. And this is going to be going into turn 5 now. Relatively short brawl so far. I don't know, a team attack and I might be dead, but we are both going to playing energy, so we both have 5. I am rolling Hydronoid. My opponent is on Serpilius. It's the only Bakugan they have closed. This is for the team attack yet again. Hydronoid does do a little pop there. I love Hydronoid for that. Unfortunately, Serpilius does stand as well. Now Serpilius isn't going to get its boost, but it is going to land on a 650. So it's going to have 1250 no matter what. Hydronoid on a Green Fist is going to have 900. Now here I do play an Ice Barrier, which is going to give me another 400, so I have 1300. But my opponent is going to drop a Glacial Glare, which is going to take me down 1000, and they get to scan. There's just nothing I can do in the face of that. That is an epic Baku action card. Needless to say, I am going to lose that brawl, and this here is my opponent's team attack. There is a good amount of damage coming in here. Maxitar has 5 base damage with a +6, that's 11. Harperion has a base damage amount of 6. And Serpilius only has 1, but altogether that is going to be 18 damage going through. And I don't have enough energy to play that flip card. So I just lost the game. That team attack just destroyed me. And believe it or not, Ventus overtook Aquos in the second part. That means this game will go into overtime for a part 3 round, which I hope to have uploaded tomorrow. Stay tuned, brawlers. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I know this was a quick game, but what can I say? I just lost it and Ventus came back out of nowhere. Until next time, Bakugan Brawl!